So, hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Mind Over Body podcast. As always, we've got myself, we've got Mark, we've got Jim, and this week we've got a very special guest. Big Nav's in the chat. Just going to tell us a bit about himself and joining the banter. To be fair, see what comes up. You know how these things get after if you've watched episode 4, 3, 2, and 1. We just talk rubbish for about 40 minutes and have a chat.
Meaningful rubbish,
you know.
Meaningful rubbish.
What's that?
Meaningful rubbish.
Meaningful rubbish. Yeah. All right.
Well,
All right, Mark. Whatever you think.
Whatever that now said, it might not.
Is he talking about me?
Seeing as this is a newcomer, we'll get Nav on first. Nav, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, not so bad. Everything is cool.
Good man. Introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? What are you about? Talk to us.
Well, I'm Nav, by the way. I was in the army for 12 and a half years. I was in the 1st Battalion, the Merchant Regiment. I joined in 2003. I've done a couple of tours. I got injured I got blown up. I got medical discharge, but now I'm working as a tutor at Stockton Riverside College.
Okay.
With the Prince's Trust. Yeah, so helping young kids, young adults get into education, employment and training.
Oh, sweet, yeah. Steady that one.
Not so bad.
Hey, can't complain.
Can't complain, mate. Can't complain. Yeah.
So yeah, what have you been doing in the lockdown? What's been keeping you going? Because I'm guessing you haven't been tutoring.
Most of all, on the computers, making sure the students' welfare on top of the student welfare. Make sure that I do my work. Make sure I prep for what's coming next, which is September. We're going to be studying a new course. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of this. Going on Zoom or going on Teams, so just prepping on that, and just making sure that my mind is focused, so I can focus on something in small targets and anything like that. I can keep myself motivated. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Mark. You see his face when you were saying.
I'm going to motivate him.
Oh my word! Tell you what.
A little bit of that does you mean salt and pepper?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get him in the kitchen and make my food.
There's a little bit of tension.
No.
We're from that Game of Thrones recipe.
If you watched last week, we were about Mark's new cookbook. Yeah, now I'm guessing you've watched it, but we're on about Mark's new vegan cookbook and his new vegan lifestyle. And
for 6 weeks, man.
What's that?
Come on. I'm only doing it for 6 weeks to see how my body performs around it. That's all I'm doing it for. And I did state that last week. All right?
So
be going on that about.
Mark's put together a vegan cookbook with all these wonderful vegan recipes. And it was struggling for a name for it, actually. It was struggling for a name. So Jim came up with Game of Thrones.
No. Banjo in one.
What did he say?
Oh, that's funny.
You all right?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
just very tired.
But yeah, so what are you about? What's been going on in the sense of I spoke briefly to Mark. He told me a little bit about yourself, and he told me about the Invictus Games and stuff. So what's?
Oh yeah.
He's a media.
I'm I'm a firm believer of that sports and physical activities can help you change your mindset and moving forward into whatever lifestyle you want to move forward to. Maybe whatever goals you want to go into. So I'm a big believer of that. I know Jim has been doing it, and Mark, well, is the overall top dog in it. So we can't say no to nothing. So, well, I can't complain though. Yeah, so that's the main thing. So I challenge myself every time. Yeah, I've done.
Go on, then. You might as well say it. How many medals have you got? Go on, get it out.
I got gold, got silver and bronze. Yes. So,
How many of them medals
from the Invictus game?
sitting down?
What?
Sitting down. You got to show me any medals or what?
Which ones? What are your games ones or me Highland Games ones?
Oh, I know someone who got invited to do the Highland Games, but he said it was too hard.
It's just too far away, mate. Too far away.
Too
far
away.
Too far away. Too far away. A Fiji and in Qatar. Too far away.
Fair one, yeah. Too right.
Mate, he's got you there.
Too far away. Jesus. That's a good one.
What did you compete? What did you compete in?
Sitting volleyball. Well, I've tried sitting volleyball, discus, wheelchair rugby.
That's a given.
What else? Help me out, Jim. What else?
Discus thrower.
I'm all right at discus, but yeah, you're the pro of throwing discus. But I think
first. More than welcome to come and join me and Jim on a throwing weekend anytime you like.
No, man, I'll stick out like a sore thumb when I'm between you two. It's like a shit sandwich. Yeah, no. Jim's been inviting me to doing that. He's a good lad, but he's got more technique than me. But I just throw it willy-nilly. I just throw it. But he's got all the techniques. He's the guru for it.
So why can't you? I'm going to challenge you, mate. I'm going to challenge you to come and beat me on a hammer. You got 2 arms. I've only got one. Challenge you. Get a bet on the table.
Do this, mate. Do this. Go on. I challenge you. Do it. I challenge you for that.
No, you're probably the only person you can get away with that.
Getting nothing. Podcast was brilliant. Brilliant. I love it.
Hey, this is how I clap. This is how I clap.
You have to name this episode Master Chef.
Hey, when he comes, he can do all the food, can't he, Chef Rig?
Well, you put the kitchen for him, aren't you?
Is that why you're building your camper?
Well, yeah, that's my new little project, trying to steer my head away from what's been going on in my life recently. Apart from work-wise, I just needed something that could take me away and put it in. So I went and bought a cargo trailer, which is 10 foot by 4, with side doors that open, and I'm going to turn it into a camper. So when we do get off isolation and we can go and wander around and go camping, then I will be just going on a little break just to resync, recenter, reevaluate, and just crack on. So it's yeah.
A car,
Everyone's been calling me mental for doing it, like, but it's
cargo
something.
trailer into
Exactly.
Have you got storage to put nav in?
Yeah, there's a box on the back.
Hey, I come in one of those. It was a small one. So behave yourself.
You'd fit in there. You're looking a bit light on the old chin there, mate. What's going on?
What do you mean light, mate? What do
You
you
look
mean?
a bit slender. What's going on? Your double chin's not there anymore. So
That's why you and Jim got along and stuff, flipping hide it from
right,
everyone.
just because we're like, you know, we don't do as we're told in the house. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, because I know your wife, and I know I'm more scared of her than I am of you. So I can say this, but without poking it, right? Listen, because we can do what we want, we're allowed a proper beard, not afro bum fluff on your face there.
Lad, you need to leave it alone.
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's a good effort, but don't put your head out the window.
I'm just growing it to piss her off. That's it.
What do you like?
Well, I'm sleeping. Well, I'm sleeping downstairs at the moment, so it's all right.
Because of the beard.
No, I'm just joking.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Oh man. Right. Jim. We'll talk to Jim. Jim,
Right.
What's been going on this week? How's the bits and bats that you ordered coming through? What's going on?
I am probably sick to death of looking at numbers as much as Nav is a bacon sarnies. It's literally my head battered with numbers, figures, and items. It's trying to keep up with them all. It's doing me head in at the minute.
Yeah, but
I've got
the day, mate, you've done it, haven't you? So it's done now. We've got the team got the full kit. So not the full kit.
I've got told that you had a decent sized donation coming later on as well.
Yeah, surprisingly about what I would say less than a week ago, I think we got a donation of £500 come in.
Where from?
Cheers.
Well, that put us over 1,000. I think we're at about 1,560.
Class.
When you think
Class.
the first aim was to get 600 quid, and we're now £1,000 over that. Well, it just means that
you've over doubled your target, haven't you? So
definitely.
Well, do you know what? I reckon we leave it running, and I reckon we keep it running. Do you know what I mean? And if we can show people what the team's about, and we can show people what we're doing for the team, and how we're trying to achieve, and how we're trying to get people with injuries, with mental illness, with limitations, to start doing something like Nav said, big believer of. Doing sports brings it out of that dark place sort of thing. Then I reckon we leave it on and we leave it running, and we see where we can and where we can take the team. Do you know what I mean? Before we know it, we'll have the full team kit. That should be the next one, mate. Get the team kit done. That's what we use it for. I've seen your list. I've seen your list of kit, and to be fair, you've got it all that you wanted. Like that's from doing that, mate, in a week and a half. Do you know what I mean? We just got to go and pick up now. That's the team's full kit done. So if we leave that open and we show people what the team's about, then I'm sure we can get whatever else we need. So well done, mate.
The idea I come up with last night, like you know yourself, if I sit for too long, I come up with stupid ideas. Was I'm going to put it out there on both of our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, that I'm going to pick a date for in July, and for every follower we have on Instagram and Facebook, each follower equals 10 meters. So when the math is done, July, growing 10 meters to every follower. So if Nav's up for a little bit pushing instead of stir frying, he can join.
Oh, right. So you're saying, say you get yourself 500.
Well, we're close to 500 on Facebook alone, so that's 5,000.
Easy.
So say you get yourself 1,500 on over both platforms.
15,000.
So you go for
Which works out to probably is about, what, 9 mile?
Yeah.
In a day?
We'll do that.
you
I'll do that.
And I'm
You
sure
heard
Other
it
team
here
members
first.
should be volunteering themselves to do it.
You heard it here first. My God.
So the more
9
followers
miles.
we get, yeah.
9 miles.
it's to every it is to every follower.
You're right, Jim. You come up with some stupid ideas. But fair play.
Hey, that's why it's good, isn't it?
Listen, but I'm with you 100% because I don't have to throw a thing. That's the best bit. I'm all for it. 2,000 followers.
You sit
Yeah,
behind the camera while we do the hard work.
Exactly. So I'm easy. As long as it's a nice sunny day,
I'll make sure it's raining.
Oh, well, I'll just have to wear a big ass coat then. What?
Yeah, the woolly hat.
Last 2 days, I've break
Yeah.
me missus and break me oldest son.
I'll tell you, so if I have to wear, at least if I have to wear a hat, I won't have this blooming haircut on show. I'm telling you, Jesus. Hopefully, barbers will be open by then anyway. Oh, Jim, do you fancy giving me a
I
trim?
can, but I think Ethan will do a better job.
No, I'm all right, sir. I'm not gonna lie. He made the right balls up of his own, so I'm not.
Ask Nav. Nav looks like he's got a hair.
Hey, leave my hair alone,
Put your-
boy. I like it like this.
Are you actually using your hair? Yeah.
Leave my hair
No,
alone.
mate. At least you can. To be fair, at
Last
least you
time
can
Nav,
grow hair.
I was on
At
his
least,
true leavers.
at least you can grow. Fluff. Honestly, that just goes bald, and I'm like, nah, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Shave it all off.
If Nav lets his beard grow a little bit longer, you'll think he's wearing a Newcastle shirt.
Oh my God!
Oh, I love it. This is probably the best one yet. Nothing but banter. It's what we want on our podcast.
Oh, gee. Oh,
But
my God.
Nav, are you got a cup of roll with us?
Nah, I'm all right, mate.
Too much hard work.
That was quick.
Exactly. Too much hard work.
No, it's not. Just I got better things to do.
What?
Life.
Master Chef?
Cook some eggs, mate.
Ready, steady, cook.
Nah, guys, I know you guys are doing a great job about it, but I need to sit this one out. But all the best to you guys. Follow you, anything like that. Definitely.
Good.
Just
Make sure you do. I know you will,
No.
brother.
Just share the page and invite everyone. That means you have to throw
Invite
more.
Everybody.
Everyone.
You don't like it. Well, that would be most of your friends. Invite everybody.
Invite them all. Invite them all. I want to see 10,000 like
Hey,
followers.
BE, calm down. Just calm down.
10,000 followers.
10,000.
Could you imagine? Well, you're the guys that set the challenge.
Is that even the famous Mark Tunney?
Don't start complaining at me. because you guys set a challenge that you're going to complete. If I have an influence,
that's 100,000 meters.
Well, you set the challenge.
Start cracking on then.
Jim did.
Yeah, Jim, you set the challenge. So when you get 10,000 followers on them social platforms, Mark can have a go at you. Not me, but aiding the 10,000 followers.
Who's promoting it?
Listen, if I get to see you guys throwing 100,000 meters, I'll promote it.
I've got a tent, I've got a field, I've got 2 arms, I'm ready to go.
Oh, no.
What are you taking the mic for? Hey, no need to go there. I've gone just as far with one. There's no need to state the fact, is there?
If you throw just as far with one, you've only got to put half the effort in.
You cheeky get. I want to see you throw with one arm.
That's
After 10,000 meters.
Well, what did we throw a mile in? What did we throw a mile? We threw a mile in 4 hours, didn't we? No, about 3.5 hours.
2 miles.
You did.
2 miles between us in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, so over 2 miles in 3.5 hours. So really, if we had 12 hours, there's 10 miles. Do you know what I mean?
10 mile. Yeah. Ethan, you better get working on them followers, lad. I want to see these guys absolutely. I want to see 10,000 followers, 10,000 blooming likes and follows. I do. I really do. That's the benchmark. Anyone listening, follow the socials. What is it? Wounded Warriors.
Wounded Highlanders.
Wounded Highlanders. Wounded Highlanders. Share it with everyone. I want to see 10,000 followers on all platforms.
Are you taking the mic, you? 10,000 on each?
Yeah.
That's 20,000.
200,000. Oh my God.
Then, the good thing about it is, the money we bring in from that event will pay for...
Yeah, to pay for man in your therapy. We'll never look at a hammer the same.
Listen, if you
we'll look at it and go, no,
honestly, if you get 10,000, I'm putting this out there now, if you get 10,000 followers on each platform, I will personally donate 500 quid, right? 10,000 followers on each platform, I will personally donate 500 quid.
Then you better get your ass working, haven't you?
Because you're the one that's got to get us the followers.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa. I said I'd help. Whoa.
You are helping, so let's go.
I've been told you've been up to some more stuff online, pushing out the online stuff, and one-to-one online training.
One-to-one, yeah. It's basically, I've asked for 10 people to fill themselves up in June to train. But my training is a little bit unorthodox, i.e. I don't train the body, I train the mind, and the body will follow. So my training is it's all about empowering a person to believe they can do it, to believe that they can do anything that I throw at them. So they don't say I can't do it. They don't say have that disbelief in themselves. So I train everyone that way. And if anyone's ever trained with me, they know I train that way. So I want to reach out a little bit because with what's going on, as in the isolation sort of phase, mental health has spiked a little bit. Mine has. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be afraid and tell you that mine has spiked. And I felt a little bit down. And I've used work as a coping mechanism. I've used training as a coping mechanism. But with the two not being open, I've improvised, adapt and overcome, like pulling the truck. So it's more about, if I felt like that and I've struggled in this isolation, then I want to help. So if I can help someone who's been struggling mentally, that can't reach the goals because they need a gym, I'm going to show them that they don't. And then when the gyms do open, I can show them what they can do in the gym with the self-belief that I want to push out. Because it's not about finding the right person to train you, it's about finding the right mentality to go through training. So I do both. So I've asked for 10 people to book in June, so that they can really learn how to train themselves, education-wise, how to push themselves, and how to believe in themselves more than anything. And what I've found by training previous people is the amount of confidence that gives to people when they're training. So, yeah, if you know anyone, if they're struggling with the training due to a mental state or a mindset, then send them my way, because I'll change that mindset and I'll show them the best way for them to train. Because everyone's different. Everyone is completely different. It's not about having a generic training plan that'll work for everyone, because not everyone, it doesn't suit everyone. So mine are all adapted to the person. That's why I've only asked for 10, so I can really spend time getting their training right for the goals, and then obviously making them feel a lot more motivated to get the job done and feel better about themselves in a mental state way.
Great. So I'll do exactly booking. So what are you gonna do?
So there's a few
guessing
ads out on
it's on.
Yeah, there's a few ads out on Facebook. You can either contact me via Facebook or Instagram, Mark Thomas Training, or My Nobody on Instagram. You can contact me, send me a private message, go onto the website www.markthomastraining.com, book a call. All the links from the ad book go to book a call, where you start phase 1 and then we move on from phase 1 to phase 2, and we crack on. We get it done, we get it smashed. More so your mental state than your physical state. Your physical state will only come if you believe, and if you don't believe, there's no point starting to go.
Fair one. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up there. Thank you very much to Nav for joining us for the first time. Hopefully not the last. But yeah, guys, have a good week, and I'll same time next week.
Same time next week.
Sweet.
Thank you, lads.
Right.
Cheers, chef.
Right, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel on YouTube. And same time, same place this week